And this song was coming from Flex the Paper, and of course, this guy is dropping an album today. He's a Ugandan rapper, as I've been telling you, and we have him in the house. So, Flex, welcome.
Oh, thank you, Rwanda. What's good? What's good, Rwanda? What's good?
We're okay, surviving and everything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Flex,
Yeah, I'm
I just want to
excited
start
to
with the
let's
interview
actually be
asking you, what's behind the name Flex the Paper?
Okay. The name Flex the Paper comes from, first of all, flex is from being flexible in terms of the different genres I write. For example, like I'm a writer, producer, executive producer. At the same time, I can do dancehall, hip hop, but mainly I do hip hop. But I do different genres. Like the song I did with Navio Banji off Navio's album Strength in Numbers. I did a dancehall vibe on that, So that's from flexible. Then the paper is just motivated to get that paper, Everyone's motivated at the end. I mean, you need the motivation to get that. So yeah.
That's Flex the Paper, anyways. So, how was it growing up in Kampala or in Uganda generally?
Kampala is interesting. It's exciting, The lifestyle, the way of life, basically. You've been to Kampala, like you had said earlier on when we were talking, when we were speaking. So you know how Kampala is. It's really an interesting place. That's what I can say. I can't have a specific thing to say about Kampala.
Okay.
But it's for all seasons,
You, how was the journey? Like, how was your journey in the music industry?
Yeah, my journey in the Ugandan music industry has been an interesting one. I started doing music in 2011 officially. Okay. So this album has come out after 10 years. So I've been doing hip hop mostly. And hip hop in Uganda has not been like the best of genres that they like. Ugandans are interested in more like dancehall, Afrobeats and things like that. But surprisingly, ever since we came into this game doing hip hop, our journey has been not like the smoothest, but at the same time, to see where we have reached right now, I think it's been worth the journey, like the fight has been worth it, because we've got now more wins and losses, Actually, lessons, I call them lessons, not losses, compared to when we started. So our journey has just kept improving, for Ugandan hip hop in general. And I'm speaking not just as Flex, but as for other hip hop artists that I know. Because in Uganda right now, hip hop as a genre, we have our own festival, which is called the Hip Hop Festival. Hip hop also has awards, they're called Hip Hop Awards in Uganda, which are very big now, like 5 years in a row. So I've seen the growth of hip hop, and my journey moves with that, So that's how I think I can describe my journey at the moment, because I've been very heavily invested in hip hop.
Okay. So still talking about the awards and the hip-hop industry, there is a song we have called Bikwasagwe, and this song won the Inspiration Song of the Year award in 2021. And how did that make you feel? Like, how did that song particularly, take me through that, how you wrote it, the audio production, the video production, and why you think that particular song won the Inspiration Award?
First of all, the message in the song itself. The song is an inspirational song. It's called Bikwasagwe, which is in Luganda means I give it unto you, like I give it to you. So it's a song of giving it up to God, Yeah. So the song, the whole process of doing the song, Ethan Music is a producer. Ethan is the producer that made the instrumental. So Ethan made the beat, linked up with Shina Skies in studio at Icon Studios Africa. Shina Skies made the hook. Shina Skies is a talented writer, very big in Uganda. She has written a lot of big songs on the charts and all that. So for us to come together and do something that is pure, something that people have not really heard from Flex. You guys are usually used to me that, Flex is rapping about this, is doing this. So this time around I was calm, and it's like sort of a prayer as well at the same time. So I think it was, people relate to it, the message in it, and I think that's why they voted it for Inspirational Song of the Year. And it had to make it as well on the album. Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. So today you dropped an album called Kampala Boy.
Yes.
And tell us about that album. How many tracks? How many videos out? How many? Just take us through the production of Kampala Boy as an album.
Yeah. Very excited. The album is out right now officially. Go get that on all streaming apps. Every store online and all that. Kampala boy. You can see the mural behind me. This is the artwork. You
Ah,
get
okay.
the younger flex, the bigger flex. You
So
get
like that's you
the
be
album is
the kid, the Flex the kid.
yeah,
Then on the other
yeah,
hand, it's Flex now like you as a man.
yeah, right now, yeah. Then the rest of the in the artwork, there's a lot of the city, borders, matatus, things that represent Kampala basically.
Yeah.
So the process of the album is an interesting one as well because I've been talking about this album for at least more than 7 years and I never released it. Um, then in 2017, I released the mixtape, which is called Not For Sale, just to keep people around as they're waiting for the album. So the album has been really, really interesting, working with people like Sheena Skies, working with Ethan Music as a producer, working with Navio, working with Mio Made also as a producer, working with Nessim as a producer.
Okay.
Nessim has done a lot of songs actually for people in Rwanda as well. There's a lot
Yeah.
of Rwandan
Like
songs
he's
that are
so
by
much famous
Nessim.
here though.
You get.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So Nassim has songs on the album here as well. And Ethan is an international producer. He has done songs for Burna Boy. He has
Yeah.
done songs for a lot of big names in the African music industry. So having Ethan on 2 songs on the album, having someone like Apas, Apas does a song on the album.
Yeah.
There's Fikfa Make as well. There is Apas, Fikfa Maker. There's a new rapper. He's called Lagum. Lagum, the rapper, is very, very good. His album actually was #1 in Uganda on the
Okay.
iTunes store when he released his. Yes, there's Baru Beats. There's a lot of producers. So the exciting bit of the entire album is the fact that there are different genres. You can get hip hop, you can get R&B, you can get trap soul. There's an EDM song. Yenzaliko has an EDM version on there for the European market and festivals and things like that. So it's diverse, exciting, and the entire
How many
process
tracks
was
are there?
actually really,
How many
really
songs do you have on that album?
14 tracks.
14.
14 tracks in total. Yeah, actually the songs are 13, but we have Swahili doing an intro. This is Swahili from Ray Shramad, Black
Okay.
Beatles, and all that. So yeah, he's under the intro for the album. Then the 13 are songs from the what?
From the
Those are,
album.
the rest are just particular songs. Yes.
So still talking about the album, who is your favorite feature on that album? In 14 tracks that you have, what is that one collabo?
Yeah. That's a tricky one.
Uh-huh.
I love the song. I love the song with Lagom. I love the song with Navio, Fikpa Maker, Mazelo Kids. That's called Cheptegei.
Okay.
The reason I love this one is called, it's dedicated to Cheptegei. He's an athlete who has been winning gold, silver, gold at Olympics again. Like he has kept breaking records, so it's a celebration song. I like the song, of course, with A-Pass. Like that's one of my favorites. A-Pass did justice to the song. It's very, very inspirational at the same time. It's a dancehall song for the club, the energy. But when you listen to the message, you're like, okay, you get. So it's really interesting. It's exciting. I think those are the ones I can say. Even the song with Commission, G's. But
Okay.
every song on there is really good. Yeah.
Oh, that album. But still, you just released the album, but you took 10 years, before releasing the album.
Yes.
Why? Why did you take 10 years before releasing the album?
Yeah. Okay, so I started doing music professionally in 2011. Did songs with Alan Tonics that was called Follow Me that made it to different African channels across Africa, like the Epoch and all that at that time. Then we did something with Commission, did something with Navio, like the big names in Ugandan industry. So in hip hop, I was just trying to create a name at that time. So those were 5 years in the making. So now the other 5 years, after those 5 years, by 2017, I released the mixtape.
Okay.
So the rest of these other years, I've been trying to work this year. So it wasn't planned, but I think timing is also everything. So I guess it has just come out at the right time. I wouldn't have had maybe songs with some of the guys on the album. Yeah.
Okay. So what is still talking about the album with the 14 tracks, what is that one person that you worked with on this album that you always wished to work with?
Interesting one. I think working with someone like Fikpa Maker was something exciting for me.
Okay.
Because we had always talked about working. Yeah, we had always talked about working and we hadn't yet worked. So even we'd have worked on a personal song, like just me and him. But I was like, let me get Fikpa Maker on a rap song that tells other rappers just to get his energy. Many people are like, oh, he's a rapper, but nowadays he's doing maybe the commercial music for the charts more but they forget he's actually from hip hop. He's from a rap background. So this song shows that he came hard on this song. I think that's one of the songs. Then for Epas, we've always worked together. He was even on my mixtape. He did the intro, but this time round, I wanted to have him on an album. So that's another person I was like, we need to get this back in studio. So it was exciting working with him, being with him in studio, the energy, the vibe, everything, you know.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, as Flex, as an artist, what inspires you?
I get my inspiration from different things. I think, first of all, I have a phrase where I say Katonda is involved, which means God is involved. It's a Luganda word that says Katonda, then is involved, that's English. But so my inspiration is actually, first of all, from my environment, the things that I go through daily. I might get an inspiration from maybe being around some friends. Something can happen, and I'm like, oh, maybe they may sing about this, or even like the political scene in Uganda. You get so everything just comes from the environment. I think it's the environment, the friends you'll be with, the places you go to, when you're traveling, what have you seen, what new things are you discovering? Basically, motivation, inspiration is from that. Then also, if someone has like a very good instrumental in studio, you can just vibe to it and you just freestyle. Nothing planned, nothing, you know, just freestyle and you catch a vibe basically. So good vibes, good energy when you're in studio. That as well will inspire me when I'm working on a song.
Okay, all right, I see that. So, what do you do in your free time as an artist plus as you as a person? What do you do in your free time?
First of all, I have a clothing line. I'm heavy
Okay.
with fashion. This is Rapaholics. Don't mind the essentials today. We're running for this
Okay.
interview. I mean, we just dropped an album, so yeah, we just dropped an album, so I had to just get something quick and calm for you guys. But
Okay.
yeah, so I'm heavy with the fashion. Rapaholics wear it's everywhere online, so we're always thinking about new ideas, new things to create, because we don't only just sell it in Uganda. We have markets across different places, especially Europe. We have
Okay.
statements like if one return to Kampala from the east side of Uganda, you know, things like that. So people always are excited to get the things. So we're always coming up with ideas. So on top of that, at the same time, I'm into media management and things like that. Yeah.
Okay. So, you're basically live on TV in Rwanda, and I want to ask you, that artist, that particular artist in Rwanda that you want to work with?
Oh, there are so many. There are very many good artists. In
Tell
Rwanda.
me, you never know.
I'm a fan,
I may make a deal.
Yeah, I like the Ben.
The Ben?
I like the Ben.
Okay.
I like, the Ben is really good.
Yeah.
I like Medi's music. Okay, these are the songs that they usually play in Uganda.
Okay.
But when it comes to hip hop, I think people like Kivumbi, I've seen his work.
Okay.
Yes. I've seen, she came to Uganda, Angel. She's a rapper. Then I've seen.
Angel Mutoni.
Is he called Mike? Angel Mutoni, yes. Yeah, Angel Mutoni, then Mike Kaihura. Then there's that, yes, there's that group. They're called Trappish. The music they do.
Trappish, hey.
I keep forgetting the names, but
Ish Kevin.
the guys are good. I've seen. Exactly. Actually, I was calling him Ish Kevin.
Yeah, Ish Kevin.
He's really good. I've seen some of his songs. Yeah, I've seen some of his songs. He's really good. So, actually, if I can get in touch with the trappers mostly before the singers, I think that would work for me.
Okay, I will try and see what we can do about that, because they are my friends. I know them, so I will try to talk to them about eating up with you and doing something with you. So, Flex, closing in with the interview, I want to ask you. You've been in the Ugandan industry for 10 years and you want to do more than that, but still, how do you want to be remembered in the Ugandan music industry?
I think it's about the legacy for me on my end, what I've done for the industry. For example, hip hop, like I told you earlier on, is not like the most popular in Uganda,
Okay.
but it's growing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's more popular in the youth. But you know, the older guys will say they prefer some other genres and things like that. So for me to see that what I've done for hip hop, for example, I'm the founder of the festival called Hip Hop Festival, which is the biggest festival in Uganda for hip hop. Last year we had Calligraph Jones from Kenya, we had Bambo from Kenya, we had guys from Sweden, We had Kadiatu from Sweden as well. She's the second runner up from the Idols in Sweden, the awards. So we had different people in the festival. So for me to get that together and get all the newcomers in Uganda as well as the OGs, that was very special for me for hip hop. So I want to keep doing such things just to grow the genre more and more. Because it's not just about Kampala or Uganda. It's now about expanding our music to the world. Yeah.
All right, I get you. So, Flex, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us about your album and about also the lifestyle you live in,
Thank you
even
for
something
hosting me.
about
Thank
your
you for
life.
hosting me.
So, one message to your fans in Rwanda, to everybody who listen to the album.
Go out there, get the album, Rwanda, support. It has your favorite artists like A-Pass, Figfa Maker, Navio, Sway Lee, international artists. So support from Kampala to Rwanda and the world as well. Let's go global with this one. Thank you for hosting me, and much love and respect.
Okay, all right. So
follow me everywhere on the platforms. That's at Flex the Paper. Yes.
All right. So that was Flex the Paper. We have been together. So let's watch one of his songs. I'll be right back. You're still watching KC2, and my name is Klepy.